Hey there! If you've ever felt that sting of rejection when someone says no to your business opportunity, if you've ever put off making those calls because you're just so afraid of hearing "not interested," raise your hand. I see you. Well, today, we're going to completely flip rejection on its head. Welcome to day one of becoming rejection-proof. Let me hit you with some truth bombs about rejection, specifically in the world of network marketing. Did you know that a staggering 92% of people give up after their very first no? That's wild, right? It means only a tiny 8% of people ever push past that initial hurdle to get to the good stuff. And here's the real kicker. The top earners, the people you see on stage, the leaders in our industry, they hear 20 or more no's for every single yes they get. That's not a typo. 20 rejections for every one success. So if you're hearing no, congratulations, you're on the exact same path as the pros. I want you to start thinking about rejection differently, starting right now. Every no isn't a door slamming shut in your face. It's not a personal judgment on you or your business. Think of it as a redirection. It's the universe's way of telling you, nope, not this person, not right now. Keep moving. You're getting closer to the right person. It's like using a metal detector on the beach. You're going to hear a lot of beeps for bottle caps and random junk before you find the gold coin. The no's are just the bottle caps. They're a necessary part of the process to find your treasure. So, let's reframe this. The goal isn't to avoid rejection. The goal is to collect no's. Why? Because the more no's you collect, the closer you get to a yes. It's a numbers game, plain and simple. If you know you need 20 no's to get a yes, then hearing a no is actually progress. It's one step closer to your goal. It's like checking items off a to-do list. No number 1, check. No number 2, check. You're making things happen. This isn't about being pushy. It's about understanding the law of averages and not letting it defeat you. Let's dive into the psychology of no. When someone tells you no, what are they really saying? Rarely is it, I think you're a terrible person and your idea is awful. More often it's, no, not right now. It could be about timing. Maybe they just had a terrible day, a big bill came in, or they're overwhelmed with their own life. It could be about information. Maybe they don't understand the opportunity, or they have a preconceived notion about network marketing from a bad experience 10 years ago. It's almost never about you personally. Detaching your self-worth from the outcome is the first major step to becoming bulletproof. Their no is a reflection of their current circumstances, not your future potential. So here's your first assignment. I want you to grab a notebook, and we're going to create a no journal. For the next week, your goal is to collect as many no's as you can. But we're not just collecting them, we're celebrating them. Every time you get a no, I want you to write it down. And next to it, write down one thing you learned or one positive takeaway. Maybe it's I was brave enough to ask, or I practiced my script and it felt smoother. This isn't about tracking failure. It's about tracking your action and your courage. You're building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. The fear of rejection only has power when you're trying to avoid it. When you run towards it, when you gamify it, the fear just melts away. Let's talk about posture. How you handle a no is just as important as how you handle a yes. When someone says no, don't get defensive or weird. Smile. Be gracious. Say something like, "Hey, no problem at all. I totally appreciate you taking a look. Maybe the timing isn't right, but would you mind if I kept you in the loop down the road?" Or, "I get it. Thanks for your honesty. By the way, do you know anyone who might be looking for a way to earn some extra income? I'd love a referral." This shows you're a professional. You're not desperate. You're confident in what you have, and their decision doesn't shake you. This kind of posture is magnetic. People remember how you made them feel, and leaving the conversation on a positive, professional note keeps the door open for the future. You'd be surprised how many no-as turn into yeses months or even years later simply because you handled the initial rejection with class. Think about the most successful people you know in any field. Do you think they got there without facing rejection? Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 different publishers. They didn't see rejection as a stop sign, they saw it as fuel. They knew that their vision was bigger than someone else's opinion. Your why, your reason for being in this business, has to be bigger than your fear. Write down your why and put it somewhere you can see it every single day. When you get a no and you feel that sting, look at your why. Is that no more important than sending your kids to a better school? Is it more important than paying off your debt or having the freedom to travel? Absolutely not. Your why is your armor. It protects you from the arrows of rejection. Let's recap what we've covered today. 1. Rejection is normal. The top earners hear no more than anyone else. 2. Reframe no as a redirection, not a rejection. It's a filter, not a final verdict. 3. Detach your emotions. A no is about the other person's timing or information, not your worth. 4. Your homework is to start a no journal and celebrate your action-taking. Gamify the process. And 5. Maintain a professional and gracious posture. Keep the door open. Your attitude determines your altitude. This is just the beginning. We're going to build on these concepts, dive into specific scripts, and handle common objections. But for now, I want you to embrace this new mindset. Your goal this week is not to get a yes. Your goal is to get no's. It sounds crazy, but trust me, this is the secret sauce. This is how you build the resilience and the momentum that will carry you to the top. You've got this. Thank you so much for joining me for day 1 of Becoming Rejection-Proof. I'm excited to see you take action. Drop a comment below and let me know you're starting your no journal today. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss day 2. We're in this together. Now go out there and start collecting those no's. See you in the next video.